Hello and welcome
All
everybody.
right.
This is going to be a Group C matchup. We got Zexxus taking on Sandal. We'll be watching from the perspective of Zexxus. With me today is also his cousin Xanxus.
What's up, everybody?
And so I believe you played Sandal before this, so spoilers on that one. We won't say what the record was though. But give me your thoughts coming into this matchup between these two.
Um, well, Sandal, I think, might be Zexus's probably toughest opponent. I mean, he's sort of a brawler, but he tends to have a little bit of problem with people who run jank. Um, you know, Stuff can go wrong in between, so I think Sandal might have a good chance at it possibly if he's able to pull off any sort of janky stuff here.
Okay. Well, that is Sandal's wheelhouse. He was especially rude in the last 1v1 tournament. We'll have to see how that plays out here.
Mm-hmm.
Zexxus looking to hit some hyper kick in pursuit with the Lunar Force. Wait, he's running 3 school? Why? Why 3 school? I mean, a heat
No
wouldn't have
idea. Maybe.
sufficed, or I don't know.
Interesting. I think I used the three school arsenal myself earlier in the tournament, so I'm wondering if he's trying to experiment with it also.
I don't know. I just feel like it's rarely worth it, the extra skills that you get.
Not sure if that vicious was worth it.
Oh, he was trying to do a vicious into gravity press combo, but I think he misread how much aura he had.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, he was going to vicious, and then he tried to gravity press during the stun. That would have been nasty. It's a shame he wasn't able to pull that off. I would have really liked to see that.
Guard of Water would have probably kicked in, right, for that?
I would have had to check how much aura he had, but yeah.
Oh,
If
nice
he,
dodge on the crawler there.
Key bullet connects. That's the first bit of damage dealt by either player.
Trying a few fake outs here. That's going to be bad.
Okay, he's going to take some damage from the Willow.
Might take a couple more here. Oh, it uses the pull there.
Yep.
No
Oh,
avoiding that. Oh, that's going to be
and
brutal.
Fire Gehenna. That's, some good solid damage down. They didn't have the gravity press that time.
That's why he needs a backdraft bullet.
The decoy. And Sandal doesn't seem to care about shields, so...
No, he does not.
Zexxus was such a strange little arsenal. It's 3 schooled, but I'm not really sure what the third... why he has nature. I've yet to see...
There's no, I don't think there's any logic to it. I don't think it has a game plan in mind.
Because so far we saw Bullet of Fire and Fortress, I think, are the nature skills we've seen.
Nice block there.
Thankfully, the pole caught the Willow, or otherwise he probably would have lost the Fortress there.
I think I would probably drop one of these attacks for a Tiger Strain.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely would have.
At least while Sandal has no defenses. Just capitalize on it.
I mean, he shouldn't be getting hit by it, but he has gotten hit by the key bullet a lot, so I would maybe drop the pursuit. But he's sticking with the melee focus against the Willow, which is really risky.
Keeping those Dragon Slayers in base, which would be very useful if Sandal ever gets a defense. If he's running any defenses.
There's a good hyper kick, and the pursuit almost finishes him off. Oh, he was gonna try an arm roast and maybe grab press. Um,
Oh,
that melee grab press. It looks like, yeah, he had some really interesting combos he was trying to do there. He just wasn't able to time them appropriately.
yeah. A lot of crawlers also. It seemed like he was using specifically for cartwheeler deck.
Yeah, so he had like the pressure, he had the arm roast, the stagger there, the stagger on the
I
vicious
noticed during the
balance.
very, I noticed during the very ending, and I guess I've noticed it with other people. I've seen a lot of people use gravity press and then jump right afterwards, almost as if they're jumping away from a jackpot. Is that just instinct, or is there some sort of thing to that?
Whenever they use gravity
Like
press.
if you were to turn back, you see he uses gravity press and he almost jumps it, almost as if there was a like a jackpot underneath him. Almost, I didn't understand why he jumped.
I don't know. That might have just been like desperation moment. Just
Got it. I've fought other people who've done the same thing. I
somebody's.
think when I played Malik, he every time he used gravity press, he was always jumping right after.
I mean, Zexxus won that match, but somebody's got to tell him that that was just not worth a 3 school. I don't know. Nate, the nature wasn't necessary in it.
All right, we see him again with the nature school here. Sandal starting at a bad start, only 3 aura, 4 now. I think Zexus is gonna start
I
some
mean, it is a
aggression
really
here.
strong start right here. Absolutely perfect start.
So he
Managed
wants
to,
to test out the shields here, see what Sandal's got.
managed to turb one of Sandal's things, and he's got the pressure with the lightning sword. And for whatever reason, he still hasn't taken Sandal's shields. Because he could have probably hit him right there when he used that
Yeah,
psychic wall. He could have hit him on the capsules.
gonna break some ledges to do some fake outs here.
I've seen 3 or 4
Fortune like that
places
doesn't.
where he could have lightning sworded Sandal.
Sandal's not falling for those fake outs.
Oh, he had the guard of water.
I guess that's probably why Sandal was so confident, just blocked there.
Yeah.
Healing water meta.
Oh, yeah. We all about the healing water meta. Green on board. That heat will come in handy.
Ooh,
Fang of Tree shot at a very bad angle. And Psycho Wave. Sandal
looks
really
like none of the
favoring these
objects are
big
breaking.
single-use skills. Another sword now.
I'm not too big of a fan of crawlers on, especially on Pano.
Yeah, me either. Especially Fang of Tree, which doesn't really wrap around. It mostly just goes in one direction.
Ooh,
Sandal having the
perfectly
appropriate
timed.
counters. Looking good so far. Yeah, he's managed to take the flame sword as well. So just the blazing bullet for Zexxus now.
Oh God,
Impact
I don't know
burst.
how.
Being merciful to Zexxus at this point. Goodness.
Especially that's a brutal angle too there.
Yeah.
Not too sure what he's gonna do here.
Got to make some tough choices in the 1v1.
Mm-hmm. That's to override it with his own blazing. Oh my god.
Sandal mentioned this combo to me, and he said that when he practiced it offline, that you couldn't cartwheel shield breaker impact burst. So that's unfortunate there. Because he could have gotten damage with the flame sword for sure.
Yeah, if anybody could cartwheel, that'd be Zex.
Well, it performs differently offline versus online too.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of the skills are a bit differently offline.
Still holding on to the return to nature, but there hasn't been any faith skills out of Sandal.
Sandal's running pretty low on skills. Also, only has three
Yeah,
left.
I would
down
have
there.
dropped the return to nature a while ago. There's nothing he's going to be able to do about your stats unless he gets rid of them. He can't reverse them.
I think he's thinking about it now. Ryrian will be useful. Not against a fortress.
Ooh, nice. Shieldbreaker Fang a Tree. I did like that. But healing water meta, you know.
Double Ryrian.
No more ability to use blazing. I think he's still got a flame sword in hand unless he overrode it at some point.
Nice flame sword.
Flame sword versus reincarnation. Here we go. That's all these players got left. Zexxus doesn't have that fortress anymore though. He dropped it. Ooh, a good hit by Sandal.
He should be trying to guard it with the glacial wall.
Interesting fake by Sandal.
Ooh.
But he can take that trade. Zexxus can't.
There we go.
Sandal's just got to stay near him.
Sandal's definitely putting the pressure. I think he might be trying to manual this one.
He's trying to save up Samara so he can shoot multiple.
Nice
Very
fake out
nice
there.
sword fake there by Sandal. That one not as much. A nice manual. Zexxus is
Decides
going to
to
lose one of the
Rians.
Rians, yeah. But he's one shot now. Sandal can take two. Zexxus can take one. Oh, Sandal uses his own glacial wall now. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to take advantage of it, and now he's frozen. He's got to be careful here.
Have to go for some manuals more than likely here.
Sandal could have just
take
pole
any more of
danced
that.
it there. Yeah, it's down to one hit each. Let's see who can execute it here. Coming down to the wire, we got 2 minutes left, but I'm pretty sure it'll resolve before then. Oh, that was
Very
lucky.
close.
I mean, Zexxus was lucky the first reincarnation didn't connect with the shield, not giving him the reset. But then Sandal with the drop, equally lucky. That's the secret. You've just got to beat one of you guys. You just got to be as lucky as you guys. Sandal, learning the secrets of the Zexxus and Xanxus ways with the lucky drop. Oh man, Zexxus was close to not having enough there for 3. Saved up all 12. Oh, the manual aim, and he doesn't block it on time. And Zexxus pulling it back from the jaws of defeat. Sandal looked like he had
very
him.
Close games there, yeah. Sandal's definitely impressed me in that game. Able to bring Zexxus down to about 3 health. Wasn't even really even running jank.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's cute stuff with the shield breaker into Fang a Tree. Like that's not your average deck, but I did like that Fang a Tree with the shield breaker. We were criticizing the Fang a Tree earlier, but we didn't realize he was trying to combo that with the shield breaker. I liked that.
It looks like our last game will be on Refinery. Zexxus using a Arsenal. It's sticking with that Annoy one there.
Oh man, I gotta go back and look at his arsenals here.
Don't do it.
I saw that one and I was already tilted. Okay, that's like at least a workable deck right there. But the hell is that? Zexxus, what is that?
He's going with it.
It's like freaking 2 Psycho Blades, Stone Shot, and Psycho Burst. What is that?
It's his specialty.
Well,
Bregan, all we need is luck, right?
apparently you don't need good arsenals. Apparently you don't need that at all. Jeez, I'm so tilted looking at this arsenal. Oh
Rifle
boy.
Sniper.
First the 3 school. Oh man. I don't know if I can recover from this. If Zexxus wins this match, I quit. I'm out.
Alright, we see Zexxus aggressive. Oh, really bad.
Necronomicon, and then just manages to eat a lack right in the face. But, I mean, it was Psycho Blade and Psycho Sniper. You didn't want those anyway.
And it looks like Sandal might be erasing capsules here. We'll see what how Zex responds to that.
Sensor Mine.
I don't see Sensor Mine used too often in one-on-one, so...
You know, I used to run it in the last tournament. We never faced you and I in that one. But I ran it a fair bit there. It's really good for a pressure style. Like, if you get in there with, like, a Sensor Mine, a Psycho Knife, and a Shatter, and just really mess with people. It works very nicely. So he does have some of the elements of that. He's got a melee ability. He can lay the mine on the capsules. He doesn't have a way to pop Sandal's own capsules, but...
Oh, that's going to be really bad. Iron Skin there against the Psycho Blade.
Yep.
Tries to fake out. Sandal not responding.
And Zexxus is going to try and retreat. Pop it, before he can get it. Oh yeah, see, well, maybe is this the same arsenal he was hovering that I was talking about? Because it's not too bad. If it's got the Shatter, I like it with Shatter. He decides to lay the mine down. He needs, if he wants to beat this violent change, he's got to pop.
He's got to shatter some
Yeah,
pops.
he's got to pop. Instead, he's playing around being cute.
The sensor mine is there.
Yeah, well, he runs into his own sensor mine.
Needs to start popping.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there you go.
Take some of
That's
those.
what he has to do. He needs to get Sandal low enough that he can't. Oh goodness. Sandal looking like he was in a really good spot for this game, but again, the execution is falling off. He had all the tools. He just needed to Iron Skin the Psycho Blade, and I don't even know if he still has it.
Looks like he does. He erases the Psycho Blade there. Zexxus with just a sensor mine.
Yeah.
Wondering if he wants to retreat back to base and
So Sandal's got the
get another attack.
yeah, recalls now. Not sure what the other yellow is.
Fortunately, that's too late. He's only got one more skill.
Walks into his own sensor mine again. Not that it matters too much at this point. So he's trying to block Sandal in.
Avoids his own sensor mine there.
Okay, they both get hit by it. Sandal will be able to pick that up. Oh, goodness.
Block.
That is the most ridiculous way I've ever seen somebody win. Let me just somehow, like, what in the world?
Switched over to the,
Yeah, I'm trying to... Alright, that's a 3-0 for Zexxus.